Bağcı, and I'm a social psychologist at Sabancı University. My broad research field includes various intergroup and intragroup processes such as social identities, discrimination, collective action, immigration, and many other social psychological phenomena that play a role in our individual and intergroup level behaviors. I do conduct both theoretical and applied studies that ultimately aim to provide both short-term and long-term solutions to intergroup conflicts. Recently, I have been interested in the context of relationships between meat eaters, omnivores, and vegans and vegetarians who are actually forming a minority group but who do not stand as a traditional disadvantaged group such as ethnic or racial minorities. Together with environmentalists, vegans are likely to form a rather elite minority group. Despite their general elite status, on the other hand, such groups are usually not evaluated positively by the mainstream society because they often provoke a moral threat to those majority group members. This context is therefore becoming increasingly polarized in many places of the world and has started to attract the attention of many social researchers as people usually build quite strong social identities about these distinctive groups. In 2022, I have been awarded the TÜBİTAK Award for my project, The Perception of Vegans and Environmentalists as Moral Minorities. In this project, I'm interested in finding out how the potential negative evaluations of these group members would reflect on people's attitudes supporting pro-environmental behaviors. So we aim to test the suggestion that attitudes and meta-attitudes about moral minorities would perhaps elicit a moral threat, which is likely to be associated with distancing the mainstream society from pro-environmental action. In other words, we expect moral minorities' negative evaluation to provide some resistance towards behaviors that aim to protect the environment. For this aim, we designed 3 studies with different methodologies. First, we will use a qualitative research to understand whether both groups display some negative evaluations and reactions based on moral threats. Second, we aim to conduct a larger scale quantitative research that would test this theoretical model. And finally, we will conduct different experiments in our lab to reveal whether moral minorities' advocacy would create negative reactions towards environmental protection through their negative evaluation. I believe this study is likely to contribute to this intersectional field of environmental social psychology and provide some answers to how relationships at the group level in this context may produce counter effects for mainstream people's support for pro-environmental action.